Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to your March 31st, 2021 Wednesday night AEW Dynamite review. And before we continue any further, to support the channel, please subscribe. Please leave a thumbs up on the video, comment down below. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. Keep watching the video. We're on the road to 4,000 watch time hours. And, hit the thumbs up. That'll really help. Now, this show was really good, and for this exact reason, I am watching AEW Dynamite next week. People think, oh, real one, you're crazy. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Next week is TakeOver. Bro, it's just NXT with a special name. You can watch NXT TakeOver on the Peacock, anytime. Really, seriously. So, if you want to check me out, I'll be doing a review next week. You guys should join me and watch Dynamite, bro. Anywho, the show was really good, and the opener was really good. The opener, I'm gonna get into everything, guys. Don't leave. I'm gonna get into everything. We're gonna go in order, honestly. Christian Cage versus Frankie Kazarian. Now, this match went 20 minutes, and this was longer than expected. This was a pre-taped episode of Dynamite, and it went 20 minutes, man. That was interesting news. So Frankie Kazarian versus Christian Cage, and they went toe-to-toe. It was a different style, it was a different pace. But then they started doing like a Spanish flying shit, but Frankie Kazarian was dominating the whole match, but then at one point his arm went into the ring post and he did the kill switch, and Christian Cage won. So obviously they're building Christian to get as many wins as possible, so he could be credible to face Kenny Omega for the title. And even then, Kenny Omega is going over. So there you go. There's a video package from Darby Allin Sting running Matt Hardy down for all the shortcuts he's been taking. And then that was it. Then there was a package from Jade Cargill, and she calls out Red Velvet out. Then there was Cody versus QT Marshall exhibition match. Arn Anderson was the special guest referee. Cody's like, I'm not gonna do the move on you, the crossroads. But then at one point, QT Marshall hit Arn Anderson with like a brass knuckles or whatever. It was a no contest, and Marshall gets pretty much the Nightmare Family. It imploded. QT Marshall brought Nick Comoroto, Anthony Ogogo, and Anthony Solow, Bailey's ex-boyfriend. And so they beat the shit out of the rest of the Nightmare Family. Did a pile driver on Dustin Rhodes on the steel steps. They were about to fuck up Cody, but then Red Velvet came to make the save, man. Whatever. This was a mixed emotion. I guess I liked it. But honestly, they're probably going to be on Dark. So if you don't like it, then there you go. That'll be that. It'll be on Dark. Probably. There was a promo from Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. This is interesting. I guess this is filler for when Josh Alexander comes to AEW. That'd be funny, but they're gonna team up on like Dark Elevation. Then Red Velvet does an interview, and she's got Cody's back and shit like that. And then Jade Cargill beats her up out of nowhere. Then there's a Jon Moxley promo, and he does a good promo. Jon Moxley versus Cezar Bononi. This match went like longer than Cezar Bononi versus Hangman Page. And Cezar is on to give him more money because he's going through a terrible situation. And I think he's a big guy, and he's bigger than Moxley. So whatever, like he went toe to toe with Moxley. Pretty much, Moxley obviously won, but he's going through a tough time. So I'm not gonna complain. He went toe-to-toe with Moxley, I guess for that reason. He's getting money to help his situation. I don't even know what his situation is. I gotta see, but that's why He's been on recently a lot, so there you go for that. Then oh man, oh my god, dude, this segment was one of the best segments AEW has done. One of the best. So MJF's backstage and he's in the quote unquote inner circle locker room that they took over, and they got the gifts, personal stylist, this and that. Then he opens the bathroom, Chris Jericho and all the inner circle there except for Jake Hager. And then they go through the other door and Jake Hager's there. They brawl. They beat the shit out of the Pinnacle. And they made Dax Harwood. I think it's Cash Wheeler. They made him bleed. No, that Dax Harwood. They bloody him up. They beat the whole Pinnacle, man, in the backstage. It was so fantastic. The Inner Circle dragged MJF out of the room, and they reclaimed the locker room. They put their fucking name on the thing. Absolute great segment. Thank you, AEW. That was fantastic. Young Bucks are interviewed backstage, and Don Callis rolls up, and like Matt Jackson. No, wait. I always get them confused. There was Nick Jackson leaves, and then he's talking to Matt Jackson. He's like trying to get them back together, trying to get the group back together. Whatever. Good Brothers and Kenny Omega versus Lucha Brothers and Laredo Kid. This match, fantastic match, obviously, but Kenny Omega got the win for them. And then Moxley comes to ringside, and he's joined by the Young Bucks. They rush the ring, and then everyone leaves. But this, to me, I think that the Young Bucks are going to eventually turn on Jon Moxley and join the Bullet Club, the original Bullet Club, I think. But you never know. Maybe not. Rebel, she interviews Dr. Baker. Britt Baker is getting back-to-back segments on back-to-back weeks. So this means that they're going to build her up. They're going to give her more wins, and they're going to build her up. She's being groomed to be the next champion. Matt Hardy gets a promo for Conti will pay. Bunny and Nyla Rose versus Hikaru, Shida, and Conti. I honestly thought that what's her name? Jesus Christ. That Bunny was gonna take the pin, but she actually ended up getting the win, and she pinned Conti. So that was interesting. Bunny and Nyla Rose won the match. Commentary hypes up this show next week. There's some stacked matches, kind of stacked show. Then there's a promo from Jurassic Express, and yeah. Then it's Best Friends, the main event, Best Friends versus Kip Sabian and Miro, an arcade anarchy match. This match was better than expected. They did their thing. It was dressed like almost like a carnival with the arcades and shit, arcade games at ringside and shit. So then at first, KRIS Statlander comes out of the alien shit. She takes out Penelope Ford. Then, like, I think it was Chuck Taylor and both Orange Cassidy being chased by Miro. And then there's a car pulling up. It's Sue the Goat with what's his name? Chuck Taylor. I'm sorry, Trent. And he starts getting involved, and Miro gets knocked out, and then Chuck Taylor ends up taking out Kip Sabian, and they end up getting the win. Best Friends back together. They all get the hug, and even KRIS Statlander. So that's how the show ended. If Miro doesn't, Miro is probably going to be pissed, and he's probably going to turn on Kip Sabian. So hope that happens. Great show. The GOAT, Miro, wow. The GOAT, Sue made her appearance, if you guys remember her. But man, that was a show. Hope you guys enjoyed this on this video. Please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.